Heaven's California.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to do my CFL Week 12 predictions. My camera's low on battery, so I'm going to try to speed this up and not take 20 minutes. So as always, I'm going to go through the past week. By the way, I'm finally recording here just because no one's even home except my sister's upstairs, so yeah. So let me go. These games, I think I saw most of the part, like mostly, I don't know. So Ottawa was playing in Montreal. This game, I'm pretty sure, that game I missed because that was on August 31st, so I missed that game because I wasn't even here. Ottawa basically destroyed Montreal, 32-4. I think I watched the highlights, but I completely forgot about the highlights. So, yeah, they lost by 28. So I mean, Ottawa got another win, which is pretty good. You know, they're trying to turn their season around. So good game for Ottawa. I'm assuming 32-4. So. Yeah, now the next game, these games I saw. These three I saw. So Winnipeg went to Saskatchewan to take on Rough Riders. And by the way, I did not predict the Ottawa-Montreal game because I actually forgot to predict someone, I'm pretty sure. Just to make sure, let me see. That game I forgot to pick, and if you guys don't believe me, and if you guys just think that I did that just because I didn't know what to choose, no, I actually forgot to choose. I didn't mean to forget, I just forgot to choose. I don't know why. But I forgot. So the next three games though, I predicted. So once again, so the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and at first I thought Winnipeg's totally gonna win this. But then after I saw the prediction picks and I was like, wait, so it's 54% towards Saskatchewan, not that far from 50 each, but I kind of thought Saskatchewan just proved that they can beat Edmonton, not only Edmonton, but in Edmonton as well, by a large margin and scoring 50+ points against them. So I was like, hey, you know what? They're at home. It's Labor Day. They've won 2 in a row or something like that. So maybe they're going to start winning a few games. So I was right. Saskatchewan, I think, had a 20-3 lead, 24-3 or something. They were dominating this game as well. The final ended up being Saskatchewan 38, Winnipeg 24. I don't remember if Winnipeg tried coming back and then Saskatchewan intercepted it or something, just prevent them from coming back, I don't know. But bottom line is Saskatchewan won the Labor Day Classic, even though that was the day before Labor Day. So, of course, this is going to be really hard to do now because, I don't know, it's just hard now. You'll see what I mean after. But, so Winnipeg was fell in Saskatchewan, losing, I think, by, if I know how to do math, 14 points. So by 2 TDs, so 38-24 was the final in Saskatchewan. The Riders, I think, have won 3 straight now. So the record's 5-4-0 now, so that's pretty good. The next game of the week, at first I was thinking, I watched the previews and everything, so I was like, Edmonton-Calgary. Edmonton has been struggling as of late. Calgary has been amazing, plus it's Labor Day, plus Calgary's at home. I didn't think Calgary would disappoint. I choose Calgary. Oh, by the way, I chose Saskatchewan for CFL Pick'em because I was like, I'm pretty sure they'll win. And I was right. So 1-0 on CFL Pick'em so, thus far. So I was like, you know what, Calgary's going to win this game, for Calgary and Edmonton. I was like, I don't really see Edmonton winning just because, Edmonton has been struggling and Calgary's at home. It's Labor Day. I think they're going to win. I was just right. Calgary won 39-18. So 2-0 on CFL Pick'em. So can we be 3-0? Can I get the last game right? I don't know. But no. I already know, obviously, but yeah. So the Calgary Stampeders were able to defeat the Edmonton Eskimos and hand them their 3rd straight loss, I'm pretty sure. So Calgary won 39-18 in pretty convincing fashion. Usually, though, those games are high-scoring, but they're also close. That one was not really close. Now, the final game of the week, Toronto Argonauts visiting the Hamilton Tiger-Cats. 3rd game of a 3-game homestand for the Ticats. They're 0-2 so far. This game started at 6:30. It ended about 11:40. Why? Because there was a 2-hour rain delay, or a lightning delay. I was watching this game as well as I was watching Edmonton-Calgary. I was watching the Toronto Argonauts and the Hamilton Tiger-Cats. At first, I saw a few mistakes early on, in person. I was outside the stadium. I wasn't actually in it, but I was watching. Is the lighting bad? It's bright. It was some guy even asked me because he saw an interception by Toronto. I was like, are you fucking serious? It's fucking Labor Day. At least fucking win on Labor Day for your fucking fans. Anyway, So then some guy was like on a motorcycle. He stopped because like I was on the side, like he was on the road, and I just stopped like on the bike lane. And then and after he saw that, he was like, are they ever gonna win? And I was like, no, probably not. And then he left. So see, even he knows how the Ticats suck. I mean, they suck, but I mean they've been doing better. So anyway, so 2 hour lightning delay. The delay started with 8:59 or 8:15 left in the second quarter. It said 8:15, but then it said 8:59. I don't know. And then it was a 2 hour lightning delay. Of course, the stadium is obviously here, right, just down the street. I was right here on the computer. There's a window right there. I'm just like doing this, whatever, right? And then all you fucking hear, I'm just like on the computer fucking around, right? And then all you fucking hear is like a huge explosion. I actually have the explosion on record if you guys want to hear it. I'm just gonna lower my voice for a second. I'm actually gonna play you guys the explosion. Okay, so guys, here it is. I'm putting it at full blast. So again, I was on my computer like during the game. It was on a lightning delay. I look up, a huge lightning bolt which follows by this noise, this huge bang. I had a heart attack. I'm assuming you guys heard that, and I thought something. I thought the city exploded. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then my friend was at the game, and then she said that like something that it hit a tree, and then it almost hit her. I was like, oh my god. But back on track. So after that, they were down 6-0 going into the lightning delay break. Into the third quarter, they exploded with 2 touchdowns, Hamilton, and by some miracle, they were able to win this game. I chose Toronto, of course, the game that Hamilton finally wins. I don't get to see, of course. So this game, Toronto lost. Hamilton finally got a win. They're now 1-8. Not that good of a record, but it's better than 0-9. So I'm glad they finally got their first win. I asked my friends, and they're like, no, they're not going to win. No chance at all. They won 24-22. Hamilton had a 24-21 lead. Toronto was going to tie it for the field goal. They missed. They got the 1 point. And then it actually came down to a close ending. Because, like, Hamilton wasn't automatically going to win once they missed the field goal. No, because, like, there was still a minute left. And then during that time, there was still, like, a few penalties, like, bringing it back. They had to, like, throw the ball. They had to, like... And they still had a chance because I think Hamilton had to punt. And then they also had another chance to, like, bring it back. And it was crazy. I don't know. But Hamilton was able to get their first win, so I'm really happy about that. So 24-22 was the final in Hamilton. So they're now 1-8. They're still down. If they win a few games in a row, maybe they'll get in the playoff picture. Doubt it. But if they do, then yeah. So now I'll move on to week 12. This is what the whole video is about. So, CFL pickup. Okay. So week 12 starts off with the Montreal Alouettes going to BC to take on the Lions. That's this Friday at 10 p.m. Oh, by the way, Ravens home is also on Friday. Yes. By the way, if you guys are wondering how I'm doing in school at all, because I just started, like, today's my second day. Not bad. Interesting, but not bad. Like, kind of stressful somewhat. Like, classes, I have chemistry and physics. Probably going to switch out of both. But, yeah, anyway. So, the Montreal Alouettes going to BC to take on the Lions. I did not think the Montreal Alouettes will be able to do it. I was kind of like, you know what, like, BC is a better team. Montreal has not been that bad this year, but I think BC's at home. It's a Friday night. That has nothing to do with it, but they're going to win. 93% of the picks are towards BC. I put them as 70% confidence, so I do think that BC is going to win this game just because like they're mainly at home, and yeah. So to this next game, Saskatchewan at Winnipeg. Okay, so now it's the rematch. Now this is what I was talking about, how it's going to be hard to because I don't know who the hell is going to win the rematch. That's what I hate. I hate when there's a game like Hamilton at Toronto, and then the next week Toronto and Hamilton. It's like I don't know who to choose. Like because like you don't know if they're going to go 2-0. Like maybe you'll just choose the opposing team, but like then at the same time you don't know, right? Like hard to say. So Saskatchewan at Winnipeg. I chose Winnipeg because they are the home team. 63% of the picks are towards Winnipeg. Plus Saskatchewan on the first one. Plus Winnipeg's at home. They want to win it. They want to win in front of their fans. I chose it with only 50% confidence because seeing how good Saskatchewan is, especially beating Edmonton in Edmonton by 50 or not by 50, scoring 50 points. Like you never know if they'll do the same thing to Winnipeg again. They won 38-24 last time, so will I be right or wrong? I don't know. I basically chose the majority the home teams because like the home teams last week 3 of the 4 won. So I mean, you know. So I do think that Winnipeg's going to win, and just because, well, maybe, I don't even know. I'm just going to choose Winnipeg because they're at home. They maybe have like their fans behind their backs, so maybe they'll be able to win. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. This is just guesses, right? So far BC and Winnipeg are my picks. The next game of the week is going to be on Saturday. Saskatchewan and Winnipeg is also on Saturday. So the Tiger Cats and the Red Blacks are going to play in Ottawa. So Ottawa or Hamilton is finally on the road again. I'm actually like used to them playing at home because like 3 games in a row plus the bye week. So I don't know. Like the Tiger Cats have a new coach now. I did choose Ottawa just because I think the picks are the majority towards Ottawa completely because 91% towards Ottawa. I remember like two years ago, like all the picks were like 90% towards Hamilton, and now it's the complete opposite. It's so sad to see. But Ottawa's at home. They have been a lot better as of late. I think they've won like 2 or 3 in a row. So obviously they're doing good. Plus they're going to be at home. Plus the Ticats are struggling. Yes, new coach. Yes, they did win their last game, but I don't know. I'm just going to stick with Ottawa. Of course, I hope Hamilton wins, but I don't know for sure. So I'm going to choose Ottawa for this one with how many, like with 50% confidence, because at the same time I don't know. Maybe they'll be better on the road this time. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I just don't know. So the last game of the week is going to be the Calgary Stampeders visiting the Edmonton Eskimos, a rematch of the Labor Day game. I chose Calgary again just because like Edmonton once again has been struggling. At home they got defeated by Saskatchewan. Calgary I think won both games last year as well, the Labor Day one and the rematch, so I'm going to go ahead and choose Calgary again. The picks are 67% towards Calgary. I did only choose them 50% this time because they're not at home. They already won the last game, so I don't know if they'll win again. But like it's just really hard to say, so I don't know who to pick, to be honest. Who's messaging me? Is that the group chat? Yeah. So yeah, my picks are going to be Calgary, Ottawa, Winnipeg, and BC. Tell me in the comments if you agree, disagree with me. By the way, my Cuba video just went up yesterday, so if you want to watch that, go ahead. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Am I forgetting anything else? I don't know. But yeah, Calgary is like so much better than Edmonton, I think. Not so much better, but like maybe this one will be. Okay, wait. I think this one will be closer. This game will be closer, but I think Calgary will still find a way to pull it to win. So I went 2-1 in week 11. I forgot to choose that one game. So I could have gone 2-2, 3-1, but I went 2-1. And I really want to eat this food. I've had this food here right in front of me the whole time because I was like, you know what, I should do the CFL video. So I talk way the fuck too much, so I'm just gonna, my camera's low on battery, like 19 minutes left, so still lots of time, but not lots, but yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you liked it. I talk way too much, you know what, bye.